what are they? Well, we're living in a new world with a lot of new technology that brings us more opportunities and possibilities, but we need quite a lot of new skills to be able to deal with this. Curricula at the moment in most countries, or in many countries, are taking this into account. So for example, in the UK, we talk about media literacy or new media literacy. In Australia, they talk about digital media literacy, and in Norway about digital competence. And in fact, here in Spain, there's also some talk about including elements of competencias digitales in primary and secondary syllabus, and even at further education level. So what exactly do digital literacies look like? Well, there are a number of ways of conceptualizing them. The one that I like the most is that by Mark Pegram, who's a lecturer at the University of Western Australia. And he looks at digital literacies in four main areas.
He identifies several literacies that focus on language, and then literacies that focus on information, some which focus on connections, and finally a digital literacy which focuses on redesign, so
remix literacy. Probably one of the most important things to remember about digital literacies is that it's not a checklist of skills. It's not knowing how to put images into a Word document and only technical things.
Technical skills are a part of digital literacies, but equally important are the social skills and social practices that surround our use of technology. So for example, if we look at hypertext literacy, it's not just knowing how to add a hyperlink to an online document that's important, although this is important, but also thinking about what the effect of hyperlinking in an online document is.
What does this mean then for the teacher in the English language classroom? Well, it means that we can bring digital literacies into our teaching by doing a number of varied activities. One could argue that it's part of our job, really. If we're teaching our students to use language to communicate in a globalized world, they're clearly going to need digital literacies to do so, and it's part of our job to teach them the language that goes along with that. Let's look at some specific activities that you could do. You could look at texting or SMS language and get students to decipher SMS messages, for example. Clearly an important area for students to learn about is the use of images. So copyright, what images can they put into their own digital products? What about mashups or videos or remixes that they may make themselves using already published material on the web? What is considered fair use and what is considered not fair use?